Hello everyone and welcome to another Uncle Heinz Does review. Today we're taking a look at the driver level feature from AMD. The feature is called AMD Fluid Motion Frames, which is very similar to the NVIDIA frame generation, and it's supposed to theoretically boost your frames and reduce your input lag. However, there is a bit to talk about that. The game is called Grid. It's a remake of the classic. It's got the DX12 support, and it's running at 4K ultra settings on the 6750 XT. Now on the left side we have fluid motion enabled, and on the right side we have fluid motion disabled. Now bear in mind, neither the left or the right side has VSync enabled. This is actually a requirement because the software didn't allow me to capture both MSI Afterburner and the AMD overlay. I worked around it by recording it with the camera, so you can see the results as they were displayed on the monitor. Now, despite the overlay showing the 130 frames per second on average, the story behind it, as you will see at the end of the benchmark, is quite different, and you'll be quite surprised that this actually reduces the performance overall of the benchmark. Results time. Let's take a look at the results. On the left side we have fluid motion enabled. We have an average of 67 frames per second, 97 percentile of 58, a minimum of 57, a maximum of 71. The average CPU time is 7.1 milliseconds and the average is 14.6. Now, if you take a look at the right side, where game is running at 4K native without fluid motion enabled, the results are slightly different. So you have an average of 94, 97 percentile of 75, a minimum of 76, a maximum of 106, an average CPU time of 6.8 milliseconds, and an average CPU time of 10.3. In conclusion, should you run this feature? Despite the frames being higher, from 60 all the way up to 120, the graphics had to suffer a bit, so there were some visual losses when it comes to quality.